at 10, everyone wants to get noticed here in the live music capital of the world.
But there's tactics some bookers and promoters are using: pay to play.
Yeah, the concern is that inexperienced and often young musicians are paying a pretty hefty price just to get maybe 10 or 15 minutes on stage. As
KXAN's Angie Bevan found out tonight, some in the local scene say it's doing far more harm than good.
Sometimes getting your foot in the door comes down to how much money you can cough up. Morgan Davis is a promoter for music venues in town. He says most bookers are not involved in pay-to-play, but the problem is growing.
It's legal, but it's an unethical scam that is usually perpetrated by groups that are looking to cash in on a bill without really caring about the artistic representation.
Davis says those type of promoters get artists to do the legwork, selling tickets or even paying an unreasonable fee to be on the same stage as a big-name act.
In the hip-hop scene, it's become a more aggressive and audacious element.
I've loved hip-hop music since I was a kid. It was always just what I listened to.
Adam Protexter, P-Tech on stage, is a hip-hop artist working on his own career. He's also trying to help inexperienced performers avoid the trap.
We do a weekly open mic that encourages any young hip-hop artist, no matter their level of experience, to come out and for free be able to get up on stage and do a track.
He and Davis say a lot of venues in Austin are unaware that bookers are using pay-to-play tactics.
It doesn't reflect well on them to have someone come in and not really present a quality product to the crowd that's coming out to their venue. It is not good for any of the people involved other than the person who is doing the pay-to-play scam.
South by Southwest is a prime time for pay-to-play. Morgan and Adam say they've already seen ads on Craigslist asking artists to pay more than $1,000 to get a few minutes on stage at one of the unofficial shows. The nonprofit Austin Music People is taking the concern to city officials. They're hoping to discuss this issue at the Austin Music Commission meeting early next month. And looking further, the Austin Music Commission does have the power to push issues like this to the City Council. Duties are advisory for the most part, but the Commission's purpose is to protect the music industry for the city, making sure the live music capital of the world keeps an environment to foster artists and clubs. The last numbers available show that in 2012, the music industry grossed $1.6 billion. That led to more than $38 million in tax revenue. If you want to talk with the Commission about this issue or others you have with the music industry, they have a meeting early next month. We've got their schedule at KXAN.com. You can also check out more about the weekly Austin Mic Exchange. That's also with this story. Back to you guys.
All right, Angie, thank you. Another issue ahead of South by: music complaints against bars and clubs and neighbors. That is how the Music Venue Assistance Program came about. We have been covering it since it got the okay last year, with the city giving out microloans to businesses to update their sound equipment to improve the quality and keep it from bleeding out into other areas. You can check out more on that program on KXAN.com as well.